9:32, all the buses are now leaving. Have a good day. Thank you everyone.
Sometimes they say don't film, sometimes they don't care. Years ago, when Miles was doing his blog, Miles on the MBTA, one of the drivers yelled at him for filming or taking pictures of a bus. So, sometimes they care, sometimes they don't. So today's video ultimately involves the train. I'm going to show you how to waste time, or I guess have fun with Amazon in a way. I have done this before with a different walker, but this one's going to be easier for when you're foaming, or rail fanning, rail foaming. So now we go wait for the train. Playing Pokemon Go before I head over to the station. They appear to be upgrading the sidewalk over there, over to the office. And for those wondering, here's a look at the maintenance truck. Has a red stripe on the hood. Don't want to film too much. I don't know what the rules are. Let's head over. Alright, you know the rule. Don't film too close to people, which is why we're out in the sun. So, I've done this many times before. Not this location exactly. But Amazon has 2 Amazon lockers. And they're designed for the college students, essentially. One is in Brookline, one is in Cambridge, Boston University, Harvard. For those that don't know what Amazon lockers are, they are essentially P.O. boxes to send small items. So, batteries, phone chargers, cables, a phone itself, video games, power strips, essentially. And usually they can be held for 3 days, but since this is a staff location for college students, it's about 2 weeks. If you go back on the channel, I have a video for a standard walker at America's Food Basket in Randolph. Those walkers can only be holding items for up to 3 days. Technically 4 days if you can time it right. Get there before the driver. But officially it's 3 days. The one in Brookline, which I think I did a short on because I got 2 of one item and I did a short on it, and the comments were essentially telling me to keep everything, don't help Amazon. I did get a refund. So those are the Amazon walkers essentially. There are some here in Brockton. The Cumberland Farms over there. Pardon the jump cut. The Cumberland Farms over there is an Amazon walker location. There are various ones around Brockton. If you go to your Amazon account and go to your addresses and pickup location, that will show you the closest walker. They are generally for people who are at work and can't be home for the package. But really, anyone can use them for anything. our purpose today is 1, take the bus down here. 2, take the commuter rail to South Station. 3, take the Red Line to Cambridge. So essentially this is how to get multiple hobbies in one video. So yeah, we got about 30 minutes last I checked for the train to South Station. So now we just wait. We are about 8 minutes away from the train. I honestly thought that truck was going to get stuck underneath the bridge. Something I should mention about this whole thing is that financially this is very stupid. I've talked about this before, but due to me having a Line Access card, I ride majority of the MBTA for free. And as of now, I believe all the regional transit authorities' fixed route service is free across the whole state. I'm not 100% sure about Martha's Vineyard or Nantucket. To that end, I'm not sure Amazon actually service those islands, because they're islands. So, for me, this is fine. For the average person, not so much, because you have to buy whatever you want on Amazon, potentially get over the $35 free shipping limit. Doesn't matter if you have Prime, I guess. But then you have to pay to go into Boston. And that can cost you anywhere from $5 to $30. So financially, this is not viable, not good for the average person. If you want a foam, if you want a rail fan, yeah, knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, I guess. If you buy a camera on Amazon, you can send it there and then test it out as you're making your way home, I guess. So yeah, about 7 minutes, I guess, 6 minutes. Alright, the outbound, if I'm looking at the tracker correctly, just left Montello. And the inbound has not arrived at Campello yet. So let's see if we can get Heritage Unit. Oh. Nope, no Heritage. Inbound should be coming in momentarily. Last time I couldn't get my car. Last time I couldn't get my car to work. Let's try now. Said it before, I'll say it again. That's not gonna work for the World Cup. To the red line.
Shuttle buses will replace service between Broadway, Quincy Center, and Ashmont this weekend, May 29th and 31st. The single rail service will be there through South Station and Frankfurt. Visit MBTA.com/redline to learn more.
Now to find the store. They appear to be doing either a new art installation or construction. Can never tell with Boston. There is a entrance to the subway. So go around the construction. And I forgot I either forgot it or I lost it. My camera phone, which is bad because I'm logged into that. So hopefully I just forgot at home. They got a little subway map, can do returns. Said it was damaged on the website. Doesn't look damaged. Everything appears to be there. Yeah, it's supposed to be tied down, but it's not. Alright, the one free thing I will showcase is the Charles River Easy Ride. So, if I'm reading the directions correctly, the closest stop is somewhere straight down here. Just gotta go straight. See, we are getting closer. It's somewhere down there. Also, almost $5, $4.85. I don't know if this is controversial or not, but I feel like trucks should make their deliveries at night. Like a night crew, miniature stores for deliveries. Just an idea. Knew I was doing something wrong. Came out from down here, so technically I did it right. There's a stop somewhere over there, but there's one down here apparently. Oh, now we wait. The outbound should be coming any second. Just stop over there. Yeah, hopefully I just left that camera phone at home. I think it is at home because I did transfer all the photos and videos from the Amtrak and Sun 16 video to this phone to edit. So hopefully it's there. At least the inbound stop is in the shade. This is the UMass shuttle. Alright, I was using Paseo Go, and it made me think the bus comes this way. No. The outbound and inbound are completely different routes. For the most part. So this is inbound only. To North Station. And this is also free for everyone. There is no fare for this, to my knowledge. Transit says it should be here in 1 minute. So, we'll see if it's true. Usually it goes off a distance, not necessarily traffic. So 1 minute could be about 2 minutes. There's Amazon. It's probably coming from Revere, because that's where my package came from, where the delivery station was. Here it is, all the way down there. Hello. Going North Station, right? Yeah. Thank you. Got seat belts. Pull cord for the stop across. record, the driver did not ask for a fare, so this is fare free. Southside commuter rail track. So we are at MIT's campus. Thank you. And it was the Charles River Easy Ride. One of the few free transportation options for everyone in the city of Boston. Fun fact, at the end of June, the commuter rail, well, technically not the commuter rail, but the management of the commuter rail will be teaming up with Boston Harbor some more and getting a ferry service from the south side to the north side. Sometime end of June. Now, I have to figure out how to get in. Oh. So yeah, maybe we'll do that as well. And something exclusive to North Station, I'll show you in a little bit. At this convenience store, behind the gates at North Station, you gotta pay to get in. They have Crunchy. Fellow YouTuber Royce on the Rails did his challenge of riding the commuter rail, and he got these when he visited North Station. So, quick food review as we make our way to the Green Line. Honeycomb and chocolate from Cadbury. These are mostly exclusive in England. Can taste the honey. Five Below sells a version called Australia's Violet Crumble. Tastes like it, but it's not as good as this. So Australia's Violet Crumble and Crunchy from Cadbury. Crunchy is so much better. You can only get them at North Station, to my knowledge. It'd be nice if we had that south and north connection. Now we are at the Orange Line and Green Line southbound platforms. And that is how to get purchases, hobbies done in one video, essentially. Transformers, trains, buses.
The next D, Train 2, Riverside, is now boarding.
Well, technically it's approaching.